Your brain is really simple. I mean really simple for all its complexity. It sits there in its dark cave, completely blind, and all day, every day is asking two fundamental and simple questions. Number one, what's going on out there? And number two, is there anything I need to do? What a great job. And the only way it can really decide if there is anything that needs to be done is by way of examining the information that's arriving through various channels from the body in terms of the state of the tissues, tensions and loads and joint positions, from all the other physiological processes, which are quite complex, I'm sure, and the information it's receiving through the sensory channels from the outside world, sight and smell and hearing and taste and touch to the skin. And then also the information it's receiving from our own thinking processes. And in receiving and examining all that information, basically what it's looking out for is threat. Is there any sense of threat that needs to be responded to? And again, it's got basically two very simple responses that it can make to what's coming in. One is to freak out and the other one is to calm down. And ideally, it's the latter that we would like, most of the time, unless there's a tiger in the room, which is uncommon. It might happen, but never happened to me. So that begs the question, is there anything we can do to influence the information that's coming into the brain that might help to create a calming response, a response that brings more peace to the system rather than more agitation? And we can't really control our own thoughts. I mean, a lot of people say you can, but I'm sceptical, I have to say. And we can't really control what's coming into our senses from the outside world. And the physiological processes of the body are all under the radar, so to speak. So there's only really two arenas where we might have any influence. One is in the degree of muscular tension that's being held in our body at rest. And the other one is our breathing. And when you look at those two factors, the degree of muscular tension being held in the body and the breathing of a person who's really stressed are very different to someone who's really calm. So working with the breath and working with our awareness and our ability to release muscular tension in the body when at rest, it's really doable, as a project and as a practice and as an in-the-moment decision. So, kind of simple, really. I think that's it. So, I'll get on with this. Have a good evening.